heard Taot Bato?
Are you familiar with Taot Bato?
If not, join us to discover the Taot Bato tribe of Palawan.
Taot Bato literally means people of the rock or stone people in the local Palawano and Tagalog languages, and is derived from the practice of living in caves and rock shelter within the volcanic crater of Mount Mantalingahan.
Place of settlement.
Taot Bato occupy the southwestern portion of Palawan, particularly the Singnapan Basin in Barangay Ransang Rizal. The Singnapan Basin is found in the Mount Mantalingahan, the highest peak of the Palawan Island. During certain seasons of the year, they live in the crater of an extinct volcano, building their houses on raised floors inside caves or on open slopes. They do live in caves, particularly during the rainy season for shelter and protection from flooding, though they also have the dwellings in the valley during the dry season.
Ancestry.
In 1978, they were discovered as they are living inside of an extinct volcano, Mount Mantalingahan, which is located in Singnapan Valley, Rizal, Palawan.
President Marcos visited them, and according to the rumors, they found and took a gold treasure inside of the caves, including those worn by the dead ancestors.
He was the one who coined Taot Bato, as its literal meaning is stone people or people of the rock. During the visit, there were only 86 people recorded in the tribe.
Taot Bato is a subgroup of the largest Palawan indigenous group. They speak the native Palawan language and practice many of the same beliefs of the Palawan. Together with the native peoples, potteries and the petroglyphs found inside their cave dwelling indicated that they come from Neolithic times. Neolithic times is a prehistoric era marked by the transition from hunting and gathering to farming animals. Domestication is and the development of settled communities.
Subsistence.
The primary way of living of Taot Bato are farming, hunting, sambi, and dagang. The Taot Bato practice swidden farming, a traditional method involving the cleaning of land for short-term cultivation before allowing it to regenerate. Sweden farmers plant more than one type of crop in the same field during the same year. These supplement their diet of farmed fruits like pineapple, pepper, cassava, garlic, squash, and sweet potato. Barter. These products are exchanged with other products in a process they call sambi or barter. This system of bartering their products is transacted only with other people in neighboring areas that are a couple of days walk away from them. On rare occasions, they also practice sambi, wherein they barter off some of their agricultural products for some marine fish from the Kandawaga people. Trading. Dagang. At times, to be able to buy important supplies for the tribe, they sell forest products such as forest seed, rattan, and resin from the almasiga tree. This made of acquiring money by selling products is called dagang.
Material culture.
The culture and traditions expressed by the Taot Bato tribe identifies the people and their unique views of how their world functions, the ways and means that they follow to be able to fulfill and practice their culture may be peculiar to the eyes of one outsiders, but to those who possess the knowledge of ages, it is their everything. It is them as one people, their identity, their meaning. The female Taot Bato wears patadyo and nothing on the top and under. However, the women starting wearing shirt as they interact barters product with the lowlanders. And the male taot bato wear bahag or G-strings. Many learn to wear ukay-ukay or relief clothes are affordable. The taot batot housing is uniquely adapted to the natural cave formations, utilizing local materials like rattan, wood, and bamboo for constructions. Tools and implements used by the taot bato are made from wood, bamboo, and stone, reflecting the traditional lifestyle and resourcefulness. Musical instruments. Pagang. It is an instrument made of a piece of bamboo with 13 chords. It is placed in between the thigh and held both hands while being played facing the singer. Kudlong, it serves as a guitar of taot bato, but it has two chords only. It is made from the wood, but it can produces good sound. Suling, an instrument made of small bamboo, about 12 centimeters long with four holes and pieces of rattan are tied in each end. It produces sounds when blown. Aruding, an instrument made of a small piece of bamboo. It is called just harp in English, and it is placed near in the mouth and blown to produce sound.
Non-material culture.
Traditions and culture. Traditionally, the Taot Bato has no courtship. Pairing of children by their parents is a common practice. They marry at the young age of 9 and above for the girls, and 15 above for the boys. During the marriage ceremony, the bride and the groom will sit together and eat boiled cassava. Birth and child practices. When a woman gives birth to her child, she is assisted by two members of their community. The panday pushes and pulls out the baby, and the mangungulin is responsible for cutting the baby's umbilical cords with the use of a bamboo split as an improvised pair of scissors. They do not use bolos or knives to cut the cord for fear of rash, which can cause sickness or infection both to the mother and the baby. In some cases, only the husband assists his wife in delivering their child. The dead body of a taot bato will only stay in his or her family's house for a maximum of 1 day. If the person died in the morning, the burial will take place before noontime. Burying their child in a cave that faces the front entrance of their house is believed to bring bad omen to the family. Rituals. The pagtatabad. The pagtatabad is a ritual of the Taot Bato that uses tabad or rice wine to cast away the evil spirit that is believed to have caused the person's sickness. The whole family gathers together to pray for the recovery of the sick person. It starts with a prayer led by the oldest member of the family. The pagtatarok. The pagtatarok is a ritual of the Taot Bato that signifies their healing and thanksgiving activity for the recovery of their sick relatives. Pagtuturon. Pagtuturon is another healing ritual. Turon is the name given by Taot Bato to the evil spirit that is said to have entered the body of the sick person. The sick person is hidden or covered by the cloth that they called patajong of the Babaylan. Pagsisimbog. Pagsisimbog is a ritual of thanksgiving for the honey collected. After the honey harvesting period, at the same time, it is a ritual to pray for abundance in the next harvesting season.
The Taot Bato's spiritual beliefs are rooted in animism, with a strong reverence for ancestral spirits in the natural world. The cave-dwelling Taot Bato follow an animist religion steeped in spirit belief. All of the lowland Palawan that has been civilized claim to be Christian. Music and song. The Taot Bato says it is an imitation of the sound of a bird which they call tangok. The tangok as described by the Taot Bato men is just a bit smaller than a full-grown chicken. It has green feathers like a parrot and can be seen in the forest of Mount Mantalingahan. Candide is a general term for a songs that are sung by more than two singers and the lyrics are done in a conversational manners. Lantige. It tells a story of a bird called limukon, similar to a Fijian dove found by a man near a well. Kulilal, which the Taot Bato learned from their Muslim neighbors. This is usually accompanied by a wind instrument called a suling. The lyrics is also Palawan, which means sleep now, my child. Mother still has work to do. Ethnic dance. The Taot Bato call their most popular dance Tarik, sometimes called Sapa Sapa. It is performed all night during their basal celebration or in social gatherings, religious and festival activities, and Thanksgiving celebration for a good harvest. Turon is dance performed by the Babaylan to cure the sick. The Taot Bato believes that those who are sick are possessed by bad spirits. Known dishes. They produce cassava, their main source of carbohydrates, sugarcane, garlic, sweet potato, and several varieties of vegetables. Hunting is done year-round to complement the carbohydrate diet. Wild pigs are caught using spring traps. The Taot Bato also trade their agricultural products for fish and sell forest products such as rattan, almasiga, and the chatera.
Challenges.
The first is environmental challenges, mainly from climate change and its effect, including unpredictable weather, altered rainfall patterns, and rising temperature, which impact their traditional farming and forest product collection, and make it difficult for them to predict the seasons and affect their traditional lifestyle and farming activities. Additionally, unpredictable weather patterns and the rise in temperature lead to decreases in harvest from their farming practices, which is the kainin, and reduced availability of forest products. And also, a rapid increase in pests that damage their crops is a direct consequence of altered climate, further impacting their food sources. Deforestation for the Taot Bato, whose leaves depends on the forest, this is very dangerous. When trees are removed, the soil is no longer protected by roots, so heavy rain easily washes it away. This is called soil erosion, and it makes farming or planting crops difficult. Natural disasters like typhoons and flood often hit the communities of the Taot Bato. When this happens, their homes get destroyed and their daily sources of living, such as farming, hunting, or gathering, are interrupted. This makes life very hard for them because they lose both shelter, food, or income.
Socio-cultural challenges. First, stigma and discrimination. When interacting with outsiders, the Taot Bato faces stigma and are judged by their appearance. The stigma can lead to discrimination, mockery, or exclusion from opportunities like education, jobs, and healthcare. Instead of being respected, their culture, they are sometimes looked down upon simply because they lived differently. Second, limited education and language barriers. They struggle with literacy and the inability to speak Tagalog, which hinders their children's access formal educations and integration into broader society.
Third, cultural misunderstandings. Outsiders may not understand or respect their culture, practices, and beliefs, leading to disrespectful behavior that can be offend the local spirits. And also, economic challenges. It includes reliance on traditional, non-monetized economics like barter and subsistence farming, limited each income due to the lack of market access, and stable employment, difficulties in accessing and utilizing government assistance and modern amenities, and environmental factors like natural calamities that disrupt their livelihoods. These constraints hinder their ability to engage in sustainable development, impacting their overall quality of life and economic stability.